Welcome to another episode of Weekly Spark. I started this page, as you can see, with a base layer of some greens. It was actually King Art water-soluble crayons. While I like the Crayon d'Ache so very much, the King Art are inexpensive and really highly pigmented and really soft. So you can see some of my scribble marks, even though I did blend things in with water. The second layer that I'm currently doing are some watercolor sprays, just trying to build up some depth and some variety and some layers of interest. So I've moved on to my Distress Oxide sprays, some of which leak. I've got now rust all over my hands. But again, these are water soluble, so I'm thinking ahead that I'm probably not going to do too much over top of them that are going to disturb them or reactivate them. But if I'm doing some stenciling over top, that's pretty stationary, and they should stay put without smearing. This was a very spontaneous page. I knew I was going to do some stenciling. I hadn't really planned it out. I knew I wanted to do greens and had pulled stencils that felt somewhat organic since our theme this month is leaf. But I was standing up, I was, grabbing things, moving around, so very much in the flow as I was working. Well, that does mean you're going to see the top of my head since I'm standing over the table and reaching under the camera. But c'est la vie. This is kind of where the fun started. Pulling out different colors of acrylic paint and different greens. That stencil that you see right there, the small square one, was brand new from Stencil Girl. That was a treat. And I knew I wanted to use that one since it had a leafy spiral feel to me. Otherwise, I'm purely playing and responding to the page and getting some paint on the paper. super happy with my background. I had decided that the focal image was going to be this foam stamp. I love this as a figure, whether it's the self, whether it's an archetypal being or a goddess, but this foamy stamp was perfect. I did roll it with acrylic because it was so large and I didn't have a stamp pad in white that I knew was reliable. And with these foamies, you do want to wash them off right away, especially if you're using acrylic paint. As you follow the video to the end, you are going to see one segment that is missing. After the stamp had dried, I did go in with a white gel pen and fill the figure with some words. Sadly, that part was not recorded, but you'll see the finished piece and I think you'll get my meaning. All in all, super easy page, super exciting to do, very, very satisfying. And so I hope that this sparks some ideas for you in taking the leaf idea and kind of just rolling with it.